Anyone? So actually, I'm about to talk to you about what is fintech today. But actually, Bao and you say it all. In your game, contain everything there. So after the game and the introduction of Bao, you guys got what is fintech, right? Can someone have a short description for me regarding to fintech? Anyone?
No.
Anyone, please? Why so silent? Please. I have nothing to tell anymore about fintech. It's on in the previous slide. So it's just very short and simple. Fintech technology that we use to create software application or anything that can enhance, improve the business or deliver the service to customer. Like for example, if you have to work with the bank, you have the bank account, right? You have to use cash, something like that. If you need to withdraw the cash, you come to the bank or something like that. It's very complex and the procedure it takes a lot of things to do. The digital, the fintech build like, for example, if you have if we are on here use the tech command, right? We have an application of tech command. We can use that application to transfer money from a person to the person. Like very easy. You don't have to take the cash and come to your friend's house, then send the money. No, you just use the app, send the money, just in seconds. Your friend receive the money. Or you would like to withdraw the money, you don't need to come to the bank, any ATM, and you have the application, right? You come to withdraw without any information, like you just have app and you can withdraw in the ATM very easy, very fast, something like that. It uses the technology to improve, enhance the business, the interactive with the customer and the service they use easily. So what's in fintech? Fintech requires a lot of things, and it includes a lot of things also. Like you see in the fintech, we have the concept of KYC, right? The KYC. So KYC, we already define all the things. So I just talk again. KYC, exactly, just a little bit more about KYC. So that is the requirement from the government. It's not like because the service or the business they would like to do so, but that's it about the government. The government requires the fintech company to have the KYC because any fintech company when you take the money from the customer or something like that, you manage the customer money, you have to report to the central bank of that country, and that country needs to know which person have how many money they have in your system, how many they spend, how many they log in, withdraw out. They need to know because they manage the person, they manage the finance of that person in their country. So the government require the fintech company to have KYC and also the KYB as well. KYC for the client, right? For individual, and KYB for business. For example, the merchant. You have a store, you sell things, something like that. That's KYB. They will verify your license, like business license. I don't know what business license, something like that. For the person, they make passport, identity, ID, something like that. So that's the requirement of government, not just a process that the merchant would like to do. No. And a lot of ways that we can implement the fintech. The very trend is blockchain. Blockchain help us to build very good fintech software application because that's secure. And to have more information about that, we need to have another session because blockchain is quite complex to define and understand. Okay, so a lot of things you get into fintech. There's the advantage, also disadvantage, also have difficulties when we in the fintech industry. For example, the fintech require very strictly about security. Very strictly about security. We need to have a lot of things to do with the government, the bank, something like that. Not just about your software. You would like to do anything you want. You have to follow the rule of the other. You know, in the company, in our company TPS, we have very big project fintech. That's the Visa. In this June, we have Visa platform. Visa platform already achieve a lot of functionality, feature, even non-functionality in the fintech. So let me show you. Just so this is just some string of the platform that we have here. So the Visa card in the Visa card platform, we have like 3 main sections. You can see here. Here's the AIM, the audience relationship manager. This portal allow the merchant to manage their store. Like if you're a merchant, you register here and you manage your store. You sell product. You manage your staff, cashiers, and along with this one, we have the POS, point of sale application for the merchant to use. Like you go to the supermarket, you see the cashier there and the POS, they handle the payment of customer. So this is the place for the merchant to manage their store. And then we have the second place. Where's the mouse? So we have second place here. This is the place for the consumer buy the product. This we call the marketplace because in this place a lot of merchants sell their product here, and the consumer can come and buy the product. Also in this place, no. Mà cái này nó không nhảy như cái em muốn. Ý là nó không có zoom á. Nó không có zoom.
Không biểu cái hiện luôn rồi.
Không đúng rồi, vậy không đúng rồi. Cái này nó lên chiếu. Không.
Cái lúc ghé
Nó không đúng cái cách này. Nãy nó hỏi em có zoom không? Nó không zoom.
Em lại nó lít.
Hả?
Nó lít mới vô.
Có số điện thoại không? Cái bao của con này có số máy. Sorry guys. Wait a minute. Không, để em chiếu đâu.
Để chiếu anh Huy đi.
Chiếu đâu? Cái này cái ấy đúng không? Cái thay rồi nào?
Dưới à? Dưới cùng.
It's like this. And when I this will go back. Okay. So this is the marketplace for the user and the merchant, and they will the merchant sell the good, and the user they can buy, and they can manage their wallet. This is the digital wallet that Uyen just mentioned about. And then they have the function for charge, manage their transaction and order. So you can see here, is some information about the screen, so they can manage their transaction, something like that. And the last one for the system is we call the pay engines. display for the master admin of the system. They will manage all the user, the generation and the card of the user. So you can see here they manage the credit card, cash card, basically physical part of the system. And they manage all the transaction from the system, the transaction that money come in, come out. Because we provide a lot of type of transactions. They can load the money into the cash card, the digital wallet. So the user can put their credit card and load into the digital wallet like cash card. They load into the channel. This is the first crypto that's backed by the bank. This is the legal crypto in the world. The first one built by some company in China. This one is only in Bahamas at the moment. Right now, only this currency, the cryptocurrency, is legal on the world, and this is equal to USD. One $1 is one USD. When we have this wallet, we can use everywhere. Any merchant that accepts the $1. That's the wallet money. Even if the crypto is not like Bitcoin, still this is the blockchain behind technology. And we have a function like bill pay. You know, in the Momo in Vietnam, you can come and you pay your bill like electric, internet, something like that. We have this also. You can top up the mobile phone. We can buy the phone plan. A lot of feature in the system right now. So that is just the very short description about the feature, about the platform that we have in Visa. This is just very small function. I can explain here a lot of things there, and we also provide the pay plugin for all the side, so that they can integrate and pay out payment. For example, if you know about PayPal, right? So if you have a website, you would like to accept the payment online. You use PayPal to integrate with PayPal, and then you accept the credit card, something like that. Or in Vietnam, we have Naibas. In this one, we have the Visa payment, and you can integrate with Visa to accept the payment from the customer in your site. So very powerful platform right now, and it's been used already in Bahamas, going on to Guyana in the Caribbean, and we already have in Colombia also. The real platform is running and serve the customer. So that's the functionality, a lot of functionality, and we also have non-functionality in the system. For example, we have like think about the performance. We need to adapt the performance. Security, we need to adapt the security like I mentioned, right? Security, we have things very important when we come to the fintech application. So this one, so for example, PCI, PCSS,
mobile, right?
Anyone know this? Wow.
Is license that proves your platform is secure.
Right, that's correct answer. Yeah, this is stand for the payment card industry. For what?
Digital
system. Digital security standard. And why is it the security standard? For the fintech, you must manage the money. They call that the finance service. And for any fintech, you need to accept the credit card, right? You need to accept the credit card. That's the very basic feature. And originally, we have before we have like Visa, Mastercard, something like Discovery, American Express, and then GCB of Japanese bank. That's the five bank. When the merchant would like to accept the credit card, the merchant will integrate. The fintech company integrate with them, and each of them have a standard about security. So if you would like to integrate with 5 of them, you need to do 5. So that's the history. That's the history. So they come up with the solution. 5 guys, the big device in this industry, they stick together and they finalize a standard about security. So any merchant that would like to integrate with like the accept the red card, something like that, they just would like to follow one standard, PCI standard that they define. And from that time, a lot of like the PCI, like we have the rosette in the terminal CMI, something like that. This is also the rosette, and they put a lot of PCI, I mean the qualified PSA, qualified what? Qualified security assessor, the guy that will come to your company, to your application, they assess your system to say if your system is verified or not regarding to the security, regarding to the PCI standard. So VCAP now is PCI certified. Is it already PCI certified? We tap the rosette and we pass the rosette. We are secure. For at least secure about the human, secure about the infrastructure. So your infrastructure need to meet a lot of conditions, like how to back up your system, how your system protect from the hacker, something like that, internal and external, and even between the server together, a lot of things like that. So for example, if anyone here mentions something about cloud, like Azure or Amazon Web Service, if you know, whenever we talk, the server talk with another server in the internet, right? We have the inbound port and the outbound port. So the port, like if you access the website, you access the port like 80 for the HTTP, right? But for the HTTPS, it is like 44.3, right? That's the port you access. But usually on the server, we don't care about that port. For the outbound port, for inbound, we may have restriction. We restrict who's coming, but we don't restrict who's come out, because we are out, we don't care. But for the VCI, they restrict every port like that, and we have to follow a lot of things. That's it for the infrastructure, and also for the software. Like you can implement the software just like we have a login function. That's fine, right? Just have login function, but they require multi-factor authentication. That's why we have the MFA, because that is required to have a second layer of security. Always have second layer of security. For example, the server of you to host the website, right? You need to have antivirus there. You need to have a monitor system there. For example, if there's any change in the server, you must be notified. Like you know, there's a change. Who changed? I know that change is valid or not, right? That's the monitor system inside the server. But what if the hacker they come in and they stop the monitor service? So when they change something, it's not notify you anymore, right? So you need to implement second layer security. Something like that. Always have a backup plan for anything you do. So that's the requirement. That's the idea of this, idea behind this, and that result a lot of things we need to do, we need to follow. But as a result, our system secure, we safe. That's it. And the important here of PCI is not about your safety, but your customer, because they would like to ensure that the customer use your system, they are safe, they are protected. So their card not going to be stolen, something like that. That's the design. Let's see, what's it? Data. Unity. Okay, so that's about what I would like to share today. Just very less information, but hope you have some idea about fintech and its requirement, like what it provide, what it offer, something like that. Any question?
Yes, I have one.
Yeah.
So, do you think Canoe is a good fintech application for user? This user satisfy when they use Canoe?
So to answer that question, there's a lot. There's multiple factors for the satisfaction. So to say Canoe is a good fintech application, that meet all the condition requirement. Yes, easy. But Canoe, the historical Canoe, we trace to the functionality, the feature of the system, but we don't care much about the UI, UX, and a lot of functions that also useful for the user because we have a client, the client demand, and we follow the demand of the client. So we don't care what's good for user. We just right? They hire us, right? They say, hey, do this, hey, do that. We have to do. We have no choice. Sometimes you have no choice. You have to follow, and the output is not good. And in the end, right now, to be honest, for the UI, US, can you be bad, not good? To be honest, that's what we are improving right now. We are enhancement right now. So going forward, we follow that way. We follow that path to make a good UI, make a good function for customer. Not only the client, not only our client, but for customer too. Because when customer they satisfy, right, the very successful is our client. Okay? I hope that answered your question.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Yes.
As we both know, there's a lot of fintech companies around the world, right? So if I am a user, why should I use EasyCard platform?
Yeah, that is the very good question for any case, because when you use something, you need to choose, right?
Yeah.
You have your objective, you have your target, you have your comparison to choose something, and Canoe is not for global, it's not for Vietnamese. Canoe for Bahamas, because that's the product of central bank themselves, very important, and they support a lot of things there. They have a lot of discount if you use Canoe. You have a lot of promotion, and you know in Bahamas, they not like us. Bahamas is like one of the country that a lot of unbanking. Unbank means the person they don't have the bank account. They don't have enough. They're not qualified to create a bank account. Not like Vietnam. A lot of country, Iceland, outside, the person there, they're not qualified to create a bank account. So how should they manage their money? How should they manage their money? How should they use the banking feature? This is where they use. And you know, in Canoe, they do a lot of charity through the app. So if you use the application, you use the Canoe app, you have a lot of benefit from their charity, like the COVID benefit before COVID. So the Bahamas government they give away the gift card for the user, I mean for the citizen to use to buy food. A gift card enough for you to use for a month, to use a person to live for a month, to buy food, hamburger, something like that. But that gift card is used through the canoe system. So and a lot more, and a lot more because for canoe, the canoe currency there, right now it's like the main currency to transact between the citizens together. So if you are not use canoe, then you're different in Bahamas.
Yeah.
But just again, it's not a lobby. So if you are Vietnamese, there's no reason to use. If you would like to try, and then
You see the profits.
I saw you talk about a beautiful picture in the fintech. So could you tell me a little bit of some disadvantages in the fintech or inconvenience in the fintech that we can have?
yeah. So another good question. Chưa có good question today. So, I think that I need to do another session. Need to do it. But for your question, you see, this is the fintech, right? This is the place that the user put their money in.
Yes.
The biggest issue was how you protect their money, because if the user they lost their money, you have to pay for that.
Yes.
You have benefit from every transaction. You earn the fee, right? Every transaction, like the user they transfer money between together. Like if they transfer $100, right? You take a fee like $1. Imagine that if you have a million transactions, you have $1 million. It's easy, right? Easy money, right? But if someone they find a way to hack your system, they withdraw your money, and user lost money, you have to pay for that because your responsibility or not, right? So that's the biggest thing in the fintech, is security.
Yes.
Security, and you know, in my opinion, I don't know how security your system is. There still hacker can hack your system.
If hacker is smarter than us.
Right. Even NASA didn't hack, right? Not us.
Yeah.
We are nothing compared to them, right? So if that hacker maybe they don't care about us, we should someone to them, to be honest. But if someone would like hack, they always a guy able to hack this system.
Yes. And another reason, I think that we need a Wi-Fi for
And power, right?
Okay. So we good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.